HT, 17 points, 4 steals. Those are career highs, by the way, and he did it in just 21 minutes. He's now speaking with Mike.
Hey, Talen, LeBron was just talking about your game, and he said that he thinks you're a sponge and that you've just been kind of soaking up what you've been learning, whether from him or anybody in the team, and then applying it. What is your mindset towards that, and how has that gone for you the last couple of years now?
I always say I just want to learn. So I feel like, being a sponge is the most important thing you have to do, when you're learning, especially with guys, the caliber guys that we have. So just being a sponge is probably, been the key to, doing good things this year.
You had the 4 steals in this one. A couple of them came in that fourth quarter. What is it that you're noticing on the defensive end that you're able to be aggressive and look for turnovers like that?
I'm just trying to be aggressive and, not reach too much and just reach at the right times and just pick my spots kind of on defense. As the year goes on, it's long, so things are going to always be different. So just trying to, stay strong on that end is going to be good for me.
Brad.
How you doing, Talen?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Can you feel yourself? Can you sense that you're growing and developing and getting better every time you're out there playing? And what's that feel like?
I'm really just doing what I love to do, so I really don't kind of look at it like that. I'm just playing basketball, so I feel like I'm blessed to do what I want, what I love to do. So I'm gonna go out there and just try and compete to the fullest, and I'll just do what I know how to do.
Kyle.
Talen, last year with South Bay, you had sort of a pretty good understanding of night to night, how much you'd be playing, what your role was. Today, you played some games with, 6 minutes, some games like tonight, 20 minutes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you say it again?
Yeah, you played a variety of minutes and roles depending on the night. How are you getting used to sort of not knowing necessarily how much you're going to play on a given night?
Just always being ready. I feel like if you prepare yourself for the moment, you don't have to prepare yourself when you're actually in it. So I feel like just always trying to stay ready and just paying attention to the guys that are out there before me, and just being able to come in and stay ready is going to be for a long year like this is something I'm gonna have to do on a daily basis.
Dave.
Talen, in Major League Baseball, for young players who are late season call-ups, they had to meet a eligibility threshold to be considered a rookie. You didn't play all that much last year, I think only 6 games. Do you think the NBA could explore something like that where you have to play X amount of games to have it be considered your rookie year? Because obviously if you continued to play this way, had this been your rookie year, you'd probably be eligible for some of the rookie teams and that type of consideration.
I feel like everything happens for a reason. Guys are playing, so I'm not really knocking on anything like that. So I feel like, I'm here in this position for a reason. So I just feel like I'm just trying, fulfill it to the most.
Let's go inside the numbers, brought to you by Lexus. 120-102, dominant performance for the Lakers. 10 of 29 for 3, out-rebounded the Rockets by 6. They had 28 assists. Dominance. Brez, what's sticking out to you?
I think the fast break points. Isn't Houston supposed to be the team with this good backcourt between John Wall and James Harden and Christian Wood kind of filling the lanes like you used to back in the day, James? Not the case tonight. A lot of turnovers for Houston, a lot of easy buckets for the Lakers. I think you're right. I think you mentioned it a few minutes ago, guys. I think the Lakers kind of got tired of these slow starts. They had a couple in Memphis. They were down double digits. Had to storm back to win that game. Another one against San Antonio. And not tonight. They were in it from the start.
No doubt about that. More to come on Access TV.
Early, specifically with AD and on the defensive end, any evolution from what we've seen in the first couple weeks?
No, just AD being AD, and just having him back in the lineup just gives us a whole nother dynamic, both offensively and defensively, obviously, and it's a good start to the road trip.
How different is this matchup with the guys that are in and out from the Western Conference semis? Is that just kind of over and done with, and it's a new team, new game, and when you play Houston?
Well, one thing about it, when you play Houston, you got to be ready for that monster in James Harden, no matter what, no matter who's in the lineup for them, no matter what their personnel is, you got to be ready for him because he's capable of beating you all by himself. So, we had that mindset and seeing the health of John Wall back to his speedy self and his work. So, We just came in with a defensive mindset to get stops and get out and do what we do on the offensive end, and we was able to do that on both sides.
Dave? Dave?
Yeah, I'm here. LeBron, is there anything in particular about Talen Horton-Tucker's game that really stands out to you among all the things that he does?
Does it on both sides of the floor, and then he just listens. He's a sponge. Whatever you say to him, he's going to apply it. He's going to accept it first, and then he's going to apply it right away. There's not that many young guys that can take something on the fly and then make it happen the very next play. You saw tonight with his ability, obviously, to go 7 for 8 from the field, but also his rebounding, his assists, his playmaking, and then having 4 steals to add on top of that. So, big time game for him, for a kid that's still growing into his own, but he's beyond his years.
Bill?
Hey, LeBron. Sorry, I thought I was muted. You might have heard me typing or something. I'm wondering if how do you look at this team? I mean, so much was made last year about your defensive identity on this team. It's obviously completely different guys, but now that you are 11 games into the season, have you gotten a taste of what this team can be defensively? Was tonight the best example of maybe it at its best?
Well, our goal is to be the number 1 defensive team in the league. And it's going to take, our film sessions. It's going to take our shoot-arounds. It's going to take the practices when we do get an opportunity to get on the floor, and then the games to continue to work those habits. We added 5 new guys to our rotation this year pretty much in Trez, Dennis Dominguez, Wes, Mark, and also Talen. So, we're all getting accustomed to one another, getting down to our rotations, what we want to build, how we build out from the paint to the perimeter. But we want to be the best defensive team in the league, and tonight was a good start today.
Last 2 questions, Kyle.
Hey, LeBron. How much did you miss KCP, and what do you think? What did you feel like he added the most tonight?
One, obviously his shot making ability, but his speed, the level of acceleration that he plays at automatically ignites our team. We play at a different pace when he's in the lineup. And his defensive approach as well, being able to guard the other top perimeter player on the other side. And he's a guy who's been in our system. It's just always great having him out there.
Dan?
Hey, LeBron. Congrats to your Browns. I'm trying to jinx them, by the way. I'm going early.
I can tell. I wasn't even going to say anything about that.
After the loss to San Antonio, Anthony was really upset about, obviously, a lot of stuff, but about defense in particular, and was pretty vocal about it. Did you like that he kind of challenged the team that way? And do you see that from him often?
He's a captain. He's one of the 2 captains that we have, including myself, and he can voice any opinion that he would like, any fact that he like for our ball club. Because one thing about it, whatever he says, he's going to apply it to himself as well. He holds himself accountable. So when he hold us accountable, we hold him accountable. He holds himself accountable, and vice versa. So, AD can say whatever he wants because it's all for the betterment of our team, and we respond to that. So we thought it was right on point, and we was able to finish that off with a very good